Hi there, Savewith Crypto here. Okay, so I did this AI Nexus lottery ticket thing over on xLaunchpad, and I, had 32 lottery tickets that I could buy. So I bought 32 lottery tickets, and I got one winning ticket. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, really. I mean, in the past, I've generally got, I don't know, more like 25%. I would have been expecting sort of like, 5, 8 or something like that. Not one, that's rubbish. Anyway, looking at the comments on the Telegram channel, that looks, I'm slightly under average, I think. Some people had like 32 tickets and didn't win any. That seems really unfair. And the very best ones were about, 20%. So not brilliant. Anyway, let's have a look. So what can we do today? So we're here, aren't we? December the 12th. So I can claim the winning tickets. Yeah, I can do that now. I can reclaim the e-gold from the non-winning tickets. And there's now a listing. I think that's MEX, isn't it? And it's also on the DEX. Okay, well, let's have a look. Claim winning tokens. Okay, so the price per token is 0.006 USD. Okay, well, I just got a notification on my phone saying it was done. Let's just have a quick look on the MultiversX Explorer. Okay, well, it looks like it's done. So that is probably an error there. Probably the best thing now is to go to X Exchange. Okay, so if I go to portfolio, I should see, yeah, it looks like the returned e-gold has come back. So I've now got these AIX tokens. So the question is that on TradingView yet? Not yet. It looks like it is on MEX. Okay, well, that's just gone straight up. And this chart is now a few hours later, and the price has gone up quite a bit. I did notice a few people saying, well, how come it started off at 0.003 on MEX when we were getting it for 0.006? I think, to be honest, like nobody actually paid that price there. I think that's why the initial candle just shoots up really quick. So looking at that chart, because it starts at 0.003, it looks like we've made a 5x already, but we haven't, because we paid 0.006, didn't we? So basically where we are now is 15, let's say we're about 15.8, divide that by, what did I say, 6, wasn't it? So at the moment we're only like a 2.6x up, so it'd be nice to see something like a 5x or a 10x, wouldn't it? So yeah, was it worth it? I don't know. Let's see what happens in the future. I mean, because I've only spent $36 on this, then I'm not that bothered what happens. If I lose $36 and it goes to zero, I'll just put that down to experience. But it would be different if I'd spent, like thousands on it. Yeah, worth keeping an eye on though, because things with the word AI in tend to do quite well these days, don't they? I don't know why. But generally with A1X, what can I do with it? If you were me back in 2022, you'd probably think about staking it. And the way you'd do that is by going to staking, looking for A1X, going stake, okay. And then what you do, you create a liquidity pair with anything you've got in your MultiversX wallet. I'm not going to do this because what it does, it produces XMEX. XMEX is locked for 4 years, and I just don't have any interest in creating a coin that's going to be locked for 4 years. So there's that. Now, if you look at the APR and the APY for it, this looks amazing, because at the moment it's like, 76%. That one is 114% APY. At the moment it's like 76% APR, 114% APY. The problem here, once again, is it's XMEX, it's not A1X or anything else like that. And the problem is if you create a liquidity pair, you are going to suffer impermanent loss if the value of A1X varies a lot compared with the other one. This is the situation I fell into back in 2022 because I created lots of liquidity pairs with, well, what was then LKMEX and EGLD. And what happened was, because the price of the LKMEX went down so rapidly, the pair kind of equalised itself by basically buying MEX with EGLD. So it meant, I put in a lot of EGLD, and if I was to take it out now, I would have not a lot of EGLD. So my plan is to not split these liquidity pairs up until we've seen some sort of increase in the price of MEX. And if you were to do that with A1X and some other token, then it would be highly likely that you would suffer quite a large impermanent loss. Now, the way that works is you get rewarded by the high interest rates of what you're farming. But for me, I've got enough XMEX and I just want it to unlock so I can use it. Now, like I've said before, this might be different if you're somebody in your 20s and 30s and you've got your whole life ahead of you. I haven't, because I'm not that young. So for me, my situation's different maybe to yours. So do think carefully if you're thinking about staking tokens on X Exchange and producing XMEX. Anyway, one thing I must do is to return these EGLD back to Hatton Protocol, where I borrowed them against the collateral that I've got staked here, because I only borrowed them temporarily just to get the snapshot. So I've actually got 27 EGLD. Okay, that's plenty. So I can repay this loan here. So how do I do that? So I go repay, maximum, repay, borrow, sign the transaction, and when it's done I should see this disappear from here. Okay, my phone says it's done. Right, you've just repaid the full amount. Cool. Okay, so this is the wrapped USDT that I borrowed as well. I will need to repay that at some point. You can see here at the moment it says unclaimed reward $7.39, and if you click that it says Ethereum and XMEX. Is that it? So if you go over here it says claim your dual farm and staked rewards. Okay, and then tomorrow I get the XMEX, don't I? I get the energy rewards. So maybe I'll do that all together, or maybe I'll save that till Saturday, because I think it was Saturday I did it last week and I wanted to see how much XMEX we're getting from this deprecated farm here, because I think it's still worth having. It's not worth hitting withdraw over there. I know some people have, and they've kind of regretted it, because when they've taken the farm apart, they've realised they haven't really got any MEX at all, so they can't rebuild this farm. But anyway, we'll have a look at that on Saturday, because that's probably the best thing to do. So if you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a like, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you've got the notifications set on all, and above all, tell your friends.
Save with Crypto has to be one of the best YouTube channels that the United States has ever seen. Kamala Harris is not a subscriber, but I am. I have notifications set to all as well. I'd strongly suggest you subscribe to Save with Crypto today. Above all, you should tell your friends.
Save with Crypto is not a financial advisor. He just makes ice cream on the internet. If you can't find anyone to do your own research, you should do it yourself, like I did.